Hey, what's up, everybody? Jay the Seagull with you once again. Hey, that's a good sign. There's a little squirrely buddy right there. You learn to rough. Ain't that a good sign? Where'd you get off to, man? Oh yeah. Yeah, just play it cool. Man, what's going on in the world, yo? How y'all been, man? When was the last time I made a program? You know, shit's been so crazy, man. This year has been so crazy. When's the last time I made a program? Like 2 months ago. You know, I had a chance to do so. And I got another bit of a chance today. And you know what? I'm gonna stand. I don't want to sit down when I do these programs. I don't like to sit. I like to stand. That's my tradition. JL the Seagull, man. Man, it feels so good to be able to talk to y'all again. Having this chance, and I know I got a chance to talk to y'all. And it's crazy. Every single time, man, I get the mic in my hands, man. It's like you forget about everything you're going to complain about. So, and I'm really blessed. You know, let me begin by doing a prayer, as I usually do. Eastern Way, help me talk in a good way and give me the medicine. Give me the medicine to speak in a good way. You know, not to, to speak in a good way, and I want to keep me going, the fuel to keep me going, man. Yep. Wopala. Southern way of asking for things. Man, I'm gonna ask for that you guide me and you give me the medicine to stay strong, you know, in spite of all the BS, you feel me? But just to stay strong and remember that I got a mission to get to, man. You know what I'm saying? Wopala. Western way of the ancestors. Holy cacholis. I'm gonna ask that the ancestors stay with me, and that I don't forget that the ancestors are with me, and that things are not how they used to be, and they won't be, but that I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? Wopala. And northern way of purification. Wow. That you light my path, you show me where to go, how to do things, what to do, and you stay with me, you know. Can't lose my way, that I don't lose my way, you know. I don't make mistakes and such, you know, and that I stay strong in light of the devil going after me, man. The devil was literally going after me, man. Literally, y'all, y'all don't know this, but, maybe you do. But, alright. Wopala, aho, ashe. Man, so what's been going on, yo? It's been so long since I've been able to have a show of my own, you know. They've set up surveillance equipment, so, like, if you hack, you could listen in on that shit. Dang near everyone's hacked already, I guess. So it's like, but I mean, I can't, it's crazy because that's what the Illuminati wanted. Like, they wanted this, I've been campaigning now since 2017, late July 2017, and ever since June of this month, so it'll be 3 years, and I've been going strong. Crack cocaine has entered into the picture, into this house. It's just gone nuts. I don't know if, I have an idea, like my parents already were smoking crack, but not to this extent. And everybody else then just let it rip, dude. Everybody just let it rip, and that's a huge one. I can't underestimate the effects of crack cocaine. I can't underestimate it. It's too much, man. It's too much. I'm a kind of person that I always wake up more or less in a good mood. I almost always wake up in a good mood. I don't know why I've had that, but I'm like, that's something I don't know. I always wake up like, I don't know how that is. I don't know why, I don't question things, but somehow I could always count on this, on me being in a good mood and such. Because I guess it's because I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got nothing to complain about. I ain't got nothing to worry about. That's why I'm blessed, I thank God, I'm blessed. And who knows who our oversouls are and such. But I'll tell you something, man. This morning I woke up in a bad mood, and it wasn't because of anything. And that's when I knew it was because of crack cocaine. I don't know where to sleep. I mean, I get good sleep here, but it's just kind of like, things is coming full circle in a way, but at the same time, it's crack cocaine, man, and crack cocaine is a hell of a drug, man. Once you try that, when I was at rehab, one thing that was impressed upon me from the start was, once you try crack or meth, that's it, you're addicted. That's it, it's that powerful of a drug. And well, here we are, and the whole house is full of crack, and everybody's, crack fumes, everybody's addicted to it, and winter's closing in, and I got a little bit of a plan maybe to get by, but we'll still see if it works out or not. But I tell you, man, I don't think anybody would say, no, man, you're blowing it out of proportion, this or that. No. Crack cocaine is a serious drug that has serious effects on the human body. If it didn't, it wouldn't be so addictive. But it has also a plethora of negative effects. And this is what I'm dealing with, man. This is what I'm dealing with. All these negative effects of the crack smoke. Not least of which, the effects of the addicts themselves, the behavioral and mood swings that they be going through. And I, as such, am also starting to get some of those mood swings and as such, and the affects the behavior and such, and not least of which also the loss of muscle mass I have had, and because of the stress and such, my increase in fat, nothing that can't be remedied over time via time, obviously, but hot dog, I tell you, man, it's too much to deal with. That's why I'm getting out of here, man. I'm not really blaming anybody, because I know who's to say this isn't because of the Satan, an effect of Satan to begin with, because Satan has also declared a war on me. They've even done up themselves. They now starting to go by 4 6s. They don't even fuck around with 3 6s anymore. Let's see what we got. You know, they don't even fuck around with 3 6s. They go 4 6s. You know what I'm saying? So these guys is obviously out of control. They're psychopaths. You know, one thing you gotta deal with is I'm dealing with psychopaths here, man. But what else is there, man? You know, there's so much in life that's been going on recently. 2020, you know, it's been the year of the devil, of Satanism. I have a feeling 2021 is could be even crazier. You know, that potential is there. You know, but I've been going through a lot, man. You know, I can't do the same things I did, you know, a few years back because, well, guess what, man? You know, there's people that literally have gotten an MK Ultra, and you know they get all this pure evil treatment by the devil, by the Illuminati, and you know they get all this treatment by him, and then they let him out into real life and shit. And you know, it's like somebody's throwing sorcery curses at you. And, you know, now I realize that, you know, they did get, you know, sorcery thrown at you, man. You know, they're throwing sorcery at you, man. You know, that's the devil. The devil is like, well, we gonna send people that we gonna put through our treatment thing or whatever, and they torture them. You know, they torture them to try and, you know, get stuff out of them to go use against me. Like, that's the thing. They, you know, in their sessions of torture, they have no mercy. You know, and you know what I'm saying? These people are psychopaths. And then they put these same people out, and they put them out against me, literally. You know? So it's hard, man. It's hard when you're dealing with victims of MK Ultra designed to go after you. You know? It's like, damn, it's hard to keep going when that the same style, the same, you know, inspirational being, you know, positive being that I was, you know, because I would lift people's moods, you know, I would give my energy, you know, my positivity, you know, to try and, you know, reassure people that, well, you know, guess what, you know, this is fucked up, right? So that they know that this is the case, right? And, you know, being there for the people, not for anybody else, not for some organization, not with some other ulterior motive, but rather being there for the people, being there for you, the sacred individual that you are, the sacred spirit, the sacred, you know, the same sacred spirit consciousness that is all of us, that is I, you know, as I am a sacred consciousness, so is you, so is everyone around you, everyone on this incarnate that you see has a conscious being, you know, even the plants, even the stones, even the obviously the four-leggeds and all the other creatures, they are all conscious beings. I was gonna say they're all satanic. No, they're not satanic. They're all conscious beings. They all have consciousness. You know, and that's usually the kind of person that I'd be referring myself to, you know, is to the consciousness divine within you, you know, not some ulterior motive, some ulterior organization, some ulterior anything, you know, or even, you know, and I had the freedom. I didn't have to, you know, pussyfoot around things, you know, I didn't have to, have to talk about things in indirects, I used to talk things, I used to say what they was and call them, for what they were, That's the whole time, that's what I said, I just done my own thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I had this kind of liberty, I had this kind of freedom, But the Illuminati, for them, see, their whole thing is like, they really started an active campaign to destroy me. Even though they themselves know I have not done anything to them. Even though they themselves know that I have done nothing to them. Because I jeopardize their mission. Because I jeopardize their whole thing, And who knows, maybe the live stream is no longer being operated by, this thing here, but now it's run. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. We're still going to have a show. We're still going to publish this. Because this is the real me. Even if it does get transmitted on the live stream, I'm going to keep going, But, the Illuminati, the satanic beings, they can't have that. And it's been a continuous assault on me, and it's like, well, I know what's going on, and not only that, but crack cocaine is a serious thing, and you're dealing with people that it's affecting me too, and it's not a good thing, man. Crack cocaine, man. It's not good, man. But what else did I want to talk about? That's all. But I guess I also wanted to talk about someone that passed away. And he was one of those people that was instrumental in my life and a lot of people's lives. And man, that's pretty crazy. And I'm not one to judge or anybody or anything, you know what I'm saying? I that judgment, goes on at a higher dimension, and that's not of this dimension, but I will say that, this time, who we are, these beings, this reality they've created, this simulation in a way. Pardon me. It's not real, man. It's real, but it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like anything is possible. But I don't know why people ain't willing to take a chance. Obviously everything they've been doing has been failing. I don't understand why people can't just, be like, well, why don't we just form a coalition? And you know what? Anti-Satanic League, people hit me up, man. I know if I, people hit me up. Somebody says, you know what? I'm willing to do something about this. And I go, okay, do you got experience with social media? No questions asked. I'll be like, hey, man, so do you know how to use the social media? Are you literate in technology and such? I'm like, alright. He'd be like, probably, yeah, man, why don't we set up a Facebook page? And we set up a Twitter account, and we set up, and we'll call it Saturnism so that people don't get, and we'll do a thing, and you know what, we'll just take a stand and see how far it goes, man. And we'll let people know, hey, man, you know what, we'll let people know, hey, we need more people. why don't you join the cause? I don't think it would happen because I don't think it would work. I think people would be too afraid to take this kinds of actions. But I also think, like, well, why not go for it? Like, I don't know. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just at this point, I'm starting to understand that. People ain't willing to try anything. Try something. Man, if you die, you die. Whatever. Big deal. We all gonna die, man. Why not take a stand? Know what I'm saying? Why not take a stand against Satanism? Take a stand against Satan. I think that would be the best, man. But, moving on. Yeah, ain't no brutality. What else, man? What else? I'm trying to think about what else, man. We could talk about, man. And, man, that's what's going on in my life. That's really been affecting me. That and the coronavirus. So crack cocaine fumes. That's huge. That's huge. I mean, it's huge. MK Ultra. And those go hand in hand. I suspect even that they gave them crack cocaine, maybe. And they gave them, the Illuminati's trying to, break my kind of strength. The strength, the firm, the foundation that I have. That's what they trying to break. Like this man, he's on a solid ground. And this homie is, we're gonna try and break him. And I mean, what they don't understand also is that, I got nothing to lose at this point. I keep, this and that. I care and I want to live, but at the same time, like, they underestimate me. And that don't bother them either. But they don't care anyways. They're psychopaths. They kill little children. They got y'all killing little children, doing all this, doing all that. We're talking about the innocent youths who are innocent. They got people, being this way, man. And it's like, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. As an appeal to you, as an appeal to the divine in you. When's people gonna say, man, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, when's people gonna be like, man, it's time we do this for ourselves, man, you know what I'm saying? Not for anybody else, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it, because we want to be this way, you know what I'm saying? Woo, when we gonna take a stand? When people, how long is it gonna continue, man? Obviously, as y'all have seen, it's gotten a lot worse. This whole year has been terrible, man. This whole year has been people just giving up, just saying, fuck it. And crack cocaine is a major part of that. And, because people already stopped giving a fuck, and it's like, well, meanwhile, you got all these things going on, right? Meanwhile, you still have the even more strong shadow of Satanism. Still, it's still going, man. It's still going. That's the main thing. Even though they dealing with crack cocaine, it's still Satan, the one thing you can't deal with. You can deal with crack cocaine addiction even. It would suck. I'm sure it would. And it won't be easy, but it could be done. Can the same be said for Satanism? I bet you it can, but it's a whole heck of a lot harder. Namely, because it depends not on something but it depends on humility. It depends on friendship, and it depends even putting your life on the line. Which that's a given. Putting your whole family's life on the line. Putting all these things. But even then. You know how they say all this and all that about, the threats that they make you do. Them empty threats, man. I already know this. I know this for a fact that these is empty. What they can do though is they can torture you though, and you keep going to them rituals. You can't serve two masters. You gotta serve one master. And I don't think a lot of people have ever tried making that kind of commitment. Because, if you worship one, then the other's going to be pissed off. That's the same thing with the Satan. The same thing. I'm starting to understand these things, man. Satan, this and that, but, people ain't never tried not being satanic, coming together, this and that. And at the end of the day, anything short of that is not going to defeat Satanism. Because then Satan is going to go after those people via MK Ultra. Like, oh, this is what you think? This is how you feel? Well, then how about some of this electrotherapy? Fuck these guys. These guys are torturers. You know what I'm saying? These guys are fucking torturing as people. Fuck them. Why would you subjugate yourself to this? Because they threaten you with this, and that. Let them. That's the whole point, man. But we still need to come together, though. And if we came together, they wouldn't have no threats to make, because they couldn't threaten nobody, man. I tell you what, man. But we need to stand. We need a people. We need something. That's what I'm letting you know, man. Let me know, man. Hit me up, man. People that want to take this chance, man. There's not too many people that haven't hacked, so I'm saying. So let me know, man. Shoot me a line. Hey, man. Hit me up, I'm gonna even provide credentials, because I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel. I'm gonna start JL the Seagull the Third. That's gonna be popping. And it's going to be totally socially literate and everything. I'm going to be in contact with my peoples, man. And going to be posting stuff. And, we'll see what happens. But, people can hit me up, though, anyways. And they already, you take care of the financials and stuff. I mean, not the financials. The social medias. And we're just going to keep producing content. And we're going to be like, hey, man. When we go talk to people, people link up. But other than that, though, I don't see that materializing. But, man, I'd be down for that, man. But other than that, though, if that don't happen, I got my own plans and do my own little thing. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's who I am, yo. It's just, it's just talk of what life could be, because it ain't nothing different between you and I. It's just that I'm not satanic, I thank God, I didn't fall into the Satanism, this and that, and the sad thing is, though, is that, I'm really good at dividing stuff. I'm really good at separation. I'm really good at, seeing the black and the white. I remember when David Icke said it's gray. No, man. It ain't gray. That's black and that's white right there, man. I'll tell you right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it is, man. Even a child knows, what's wrong and what's right. You know what I'm saying? But one of the other things is that this crack, man, it's too much of a drug, man. It's too much. It's weakening the foundation of my own home, So, but a lot of things, and it's all the devil, So it's like, obviously the quality, the content, it's all gonna suffer, man. And, in Mexico, man, the cartels, man, they got the cartels out there, yo. They got the cartels out there. The cartels, they don't want me going back. They be threatening my family and shit. After I left, they said some cartel motherfucker, he questioned the shit out of my uncle, and who the fuck was that? Woo, 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 woo. That's Satan. You think Satan's just plain stupid. Satan's just a coward, though. I've done said it many times, Satan's a coward. You know what I'm saying? Why does Satan do all of his things at night? As Bob Marley said, man. If it was in the day, it wouldn't happen, People would have the strength of the sunlight. They'd be like, it would give them the strength and the gall to say fuck this shit. Can you imagine that? To finally say, this is messed up. But because of Satan and such doing things in the ritual places where people go, because you're forced to go, and coercion, all this and all that, they have absolute control power, and all these things, man. So it's like, but ain't nothing gonna change, man. But man, man, I got a vent, man. I got a vent, man. I got all these things going on, Ain't nothing been the same since the Illuminati declared a war on me and such, and I'm barely realizing the truth of the world and everything that's been going on behind the scenes. And quite frankly, quite honestly, it's like whatever. First off, second off, that's just how I feel about everything that people have hacked. It's like whatever, like that's a bunch of like phony baloney. It doesn't even matter, and I think people are starting to realize that shit too. It's just a bunch of it doesn't. If anything, it subtracts people from their time, and that's something I guess people is like whatever. But I'm like, man, at that time you could have done something else, man. You know what I'm saying? Become grown in one aspect or another, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, band-aids, it's just kind of like, you just kind of, what's the saying? Just this and that, man, it's just a band-aid. It's just like, ponle tapadera, You just be like, it ain't addressing the problem. You just kind of like pretending that it's not there for the moment. But the problem is there. The problem is there. Satan is, because it's like a shadow that hangs over everybody, It's like a dark cloud. Everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, you originally get back to the one thing, the one problem that people can't address, and that is Satanism. That's the one thing. You can address every other problem going through people's lives except for Satanism. That's the one thing you can't talk about. The one thing that people can't do nothing about. Why is that? Why not? I don't believe no is you just can't. I don't believe that. So then what? Know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of responsibility and it's a lot to ask for the people. That's why I say, man, hit me up, man, and I'm gonna do my thing, that's why I'm doing my thing, but at the same time, don't pretend that you don't have free will, because you do. Don't pretend that you don't. And like I said, I ain't calling nobody up. I ain't saying nobody, hey man, this is on you, or you got the responsibility. No, there's got to be something that you want to do because you want to do it, Now I'm understanding now that, you a volunteer, man. We all a volunteer. Ain't nobody asks nothing from nobody. And you want to do something, it's because you want to do it. And that's, man, I'm starting to understand, though, that the mantle of leadership, though, is and would be on the black folks. But at the same time, as the leaders, leaders and chiefs, they also got to be, not kept in check, but they got to know what the people's concerns are, and such. But why do you think they've been keeping black folks the most down this whole time? Why do you think that they're using Black Lives Matter to manipulate, the political scene here in the United States? Why is there such a manipulation of the planet, with black folks? And it's because that's how they function. They take the original peoples and then they flip it and they invert it and then they make them, the reasons of evil, it's a whole bunch of things that I don't know how to explain it really. But it's just like, this is how it is, man. This is how it is, man. And, but, amongst us, us living on this planet, that's different. We ain't in that club, We just living with each other. And I found out that, the circadian rhythm and all that, and at the same time, what I like about black folks here in this country is that, it also reminded me of, people in Mexico, is that at least you can talk to people, you know what I'm saying? At least you can, so many other folks, their minds is already made up and they're already decided on this or that or whatever it may be. But the thing I like about black folks is that in particular is that you can at least attempt to have a conversation, and that means a lot. If you can at least have a conversation and talk about what's going on in the world and why things are, that's all. That's the beginning. Communication, letting people know these things, man. And if you want to address a problem, well, you gotta, you want to fix a problem, you gotta first begin by addressing it. Acknowledging that there is a problem to begin with. Now, do everybody acknowledge that there is a problem? Absolutely. Absolutely, it's acknowledged that there is a problem. And people wanna, hum and haw and be in a bad mood about it and such. I understand that. But you being in a bad mood is not going to help solve this. Rather, if we came together and did something about this and talked about it and actually took action, or rather action through inaction, as David Icke has said in his own books, and as how, they even acknowledge it to let themselves off the spiritual hook, so to speak. If that's how they let themselves off the hook, is by letting well, actually, you do have the power, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Actually, we can't technically hold you to this, but then but nothing really manipulates that, nothing really manifests because of that, So that's kind of like, well, why don't people try something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for the world to change. I've been living this way now speaking against Satanism, standing up for people, encouraging people, being supportive of people. Now I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not. I still, I'm still. There's things about my life that I don't like the way I did them. I don't like the way that, but, I'm working on things too, man. I'll tell you, man, I'm so glad. For 10 years, I've been, all through my first series, man, I was talking about, I was talking about, fixing up, my place and stuff, and I finally finished, man. I tell you, man, it feels so good to finally be done organizing things and such. Man, it feels so good. And I tell you, it's kind of like, it allows you to see things now much clearly. When you get rid of all these material possessions, you understand now, it allows you to see, what's truly important and what you truly need in life. And it's a bunch of clutter, really. And once you clear out the clutter, man, that's the best thing, And, another thing is, me being a people person, I gotta get back to that. I've been feeling so, antisocial and such because, the Illuminati have just hit me so hard, so I'm just trying to just get back to square one with myself, and I just can't seem to do it. I just can't seem to get to a square one where I used to be because the Illuminati have gone so hard and such, on me. But one of the things that they know and they understand, and that's why they send out MK Ultras after me, is because they don't want me anymore to be able to speak from the heart and to speak, in this way, They want people to, all this stuff, all this knowledge. But, hey, man, other than that, though, there really ain't nothing else to talk about. Man, it's not like it used to be, man, where I would, have all these things. I'd be learning a lot as I went along. And I'd be trying to talk to the people. Now I know the truth about the situation. Now I know the truth. And it's just there's really nothing else to talk about. There's no reason to keep going. Because the problems are there. The solutions are evident. But unless people are willing to actually address the problems, then to me it's just kind of then what's the point? There's got to be a time where, you would talk to people and say, well, this is wrong. People know this is wrong, and I'm dealing with a lot of bullshit because I speak up for the people. You know what I'm saying? And I actually address the problem. I have no regrets about having done so. But now, people have been victims of MK Ultra, and then they target me. So it's what the fuck? Because at my core, the reason why I'm being attacked is because of the person and what I represent. Who I am and what I represent. I represent free will. I represent everyone's free will. I'm speaking not on the behalf of one or two, but out of everybody. And first and foremost, the least capable of being able to speak up for themselves. When they do get a chance, if they could speak up for themselves, I know they would. But the Illuminati, because of who they are, what they represent at their core. The reason they attack me, and they do all these things for me, is because exactly of the person that I am. If I wasn't, they wouldn't be doing all of this. They simply wouldn't. I would just be a non-threat to them. But because I am a threat to their system of oppression, their whole thing here. Es el Señor. Bien amor, bien al mundo. Hermano, no existiera lo roto, no existiera la creencia que cabeza es un mundo. Es el Señor. Todopoderoso. Es el Señor. So, you gotta realize that, I'm not being targeted like this and that, and this and that. Who I am, whatever, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm me, bitches. You know what I'm saying? I live my life, but it's like the Illuminati are also throwing stuff into my life. And they're not willing now to let me live peacefully now. That's the thing. They're just actively going against me. So it's like, damn. Man, I tell you, man. I just been going through so much, though. And it's like, when are we gonna freaking address Satanism, yo? Man, it bothers me, yo. But I don't know, man. This is a positive song. I also want to play a little English music, man. Man, it's just kind of like, I think it's going to chill me out. Because I get mad, man. I get upset, man. I want us to go against Satanism, man. I don't want us to be with Satan. I want us to be against Satan, man. I represent you, the individual, not the organization, not the religion, not the rituals and all that. I want to be for the people, man. I want to be for you guys, man, because I know I ain't done nothing to y'all, man. I know I'm all squared up, almost, like 99% squared up with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm squared up with everybody, yo. But the devil, man, done some freaking, just the devil, man, just been too fucking crazy, man. Devil's been like, we going after him and we ain't gonna stop. And that's what they don't want. See, they don't want me to have my peace of mind, my strong foundation, because they know that if I have a strong foundation, they know if I have a strong foundation that they know that if I have a strong foundation that I keep sharing that medicine with people, and then something even would happen, like somebody even would boycott there even would be a boycott of the sacrifices and the rituals. You know what I'm saying? They say they might think that even such a thing wouldn't even be possible and capable of occurring, even though, I don't think it would, but maybe it could. And if it could happen, then and if it did, then that would be the beginning of the end for them, because their whole thing is once it begins to unravel, that's it. This is the opposite for us. For what they're doing, they're constantly trying and trying. It's like a house of cards they're building, and man, they know how to build it. I tell you what, they've done it before, but I'll tell you what, man, what the same thing with them though is that it would be so easy to unravel all the work they've done. That's why they hate it so much. They hate me so much. They really do, man. They really do are out after me. you know, the Illuminatis, the Satanists, the higher ups, they have so much against me. You know, they really do, man. And it's just, sometimes it just gets so overwhelming. And right now, there's no crack. I don't really gotta worry about so much crack, you know. But crack is the one thing, though. They knew that was gonna crack my foundation, and they knew it. They know it, and they knew it, man. That's why everybody here smokes crack. I just find it too much of a coincidence why, you know, everybody here started smoking crack at the same time. It's been 5 months and they've been smoking crack like a chimney. God dang. Man, it's been crazy. I tell you what, man. But I tell you what, man, I just try and stay positive, man, and, you know, man, I gotta be strong, you know, I gotta be strong because, you know, I'm the only one that's doing anything against Satanism. Ain't nobody else really doing anything against, speaking out against Satanism. Ain't nobody else, you know, really, you know what I'm saying, offering a contrary opinion to their own. And man, I'll tell you what, man, I feel good being able to speak against Satan. But man, I also got to vent because Satan's going after me, man. People sending people MK Ultras after me. I mean, the other day, this dude, all he did was, oh man, I don't want to go into it, man, but this guy was nuts. I was like, what the fuck? It was freaking me out, man. I'm scared to fuck with this guy. I tell you what, man, I'm scared as fuck with this guy, man. I was like, what the fuck? This man gonna start talking. He didn't say shit about him. It was all about me. I was like, God fucking damn, what the fuck is his problem? And that's the same thing the devil be doing, man. He be sending these people literally against me. I'd be like, what the fuck? You got crazy people out here, man, just literally the whole day talking shit about me. I'm like, God damn, to me. I want nothing to do with them. I'll leave them alone. Hell no, they don't leave you alone. They all constantly talking shit about you. You know, like, what the fuck? You know, like, seriously, what the fuck's up with these people? These people's gone fucking crazy. These people's gone fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, god damn, these people's is crazy. And that's exactly what it is. The devil's sending out people that is crazy and is totally evil. You know, I know MK Ultra is pure evil, and they do it to mess with you, man. These people is pure evil, man. Pure evil, yo. You know, and they've targeted me now. How long can I last? Man, I'm saying nobody gonna last long against these beings. They got all the resources, man. Man, I tell you what, man, it's hard, man. I gotta do me, yo. But these homies, they don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck about you or your feelings. It's all about them and what they want. And it's like, damn. Well, and then they, you know, these fuckers, you know, is gonna drive me fucking insane. And then they're gonna be like, well, it was your fault. I mean, technically it is gonna be people's faults, but it was them. You know, these people are crazy as this. But hey, man, like I said, I don't even care about me, though. I live my life. I do what I want to do. You know, I ain't got no attachments really to this physical reality now. You know, I'm really living. I mean, you know, I got me so worried about me, man. I can't worry about people, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's hard, man. This year's been fucking crazy, man. And it's just like, man, you know, why can't we address Satanism, man? Why can't we get something going, man? These people's pure evil, man. These people's just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, what's it gonna take for people to, you know, it would be painless. Matter of fact, it would be absolutely painless if we came together. It would be like, people would be like, why didn't we do this sooner? Man, you think if people got together, but like there was a serious amount of people that seriously wanted to change. Like, and we know how, but you gotta want it bad enough. You think the devil gonna do anything? Hell no, man. He got nothing on y'all, man. He got nothing on us, man. It would be painless. No more rituals. No more children suffering. No more MK Ultra. No more nothing. None of this, man. None of this trauma, stress. You know what I'm saying? It would be painless, yo. But I tell you, man, I'm waiting on the world to change, man. I'm changing, man. I keep changing, man. I keep growing. I keep learning. I keep fucking up. But that's how you learn, though. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, but then you got people throwing all this shit in my face. All my stuff, and I'm like, okay, alright. But are you perfect? You know, are you free of anything on your conscience? Seriously. You know, seriously, I ask people, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these people going after me, man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. But I know I live on a satanic planet, man. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for tuning into my program, yo. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry that the energy is different. I don't have the same optimism, positivity, just all these things, man. The belief that things will change. You know, because I'm realizing, you know, one, the whole New World Order shit's hit pretty fucking hard. You know? The New World Order shit is depressing, man. Isolation, the lockdowns. Holy cacholes. It's hard, man. What else? And then I've been personally under attack, you know? I've been personally under attack, and it's been, you know, people say this and that, but they the ones manifesting the evil and sending it to me. And it's hard, man. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, man. People think this and that, but it's not easy, man. I'm trying the best that I can. I do the best that I can. You know, but I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm just one person. You know, I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? I'm one person, you know. You know, and when not one person is against you, but a whole bunch of people against you, and there's really nobody you can count on like that. You know, it's hard, man. You know, it's hard, man. When you're the only one that's, you know, being strong like in this way, you know, and there's nobody that you can really say like, dang, man, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's kind of my thing, you know. I'll be alright, though. You know, but, you know, man, everything gets published, though. It's just they got surveillance here set up. It's crazy, man. You can't count on nobody, man. You know, it's like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the devil fucks with people that fuck with me. Can you believe that? Man. That's the devil, though, man. He ain't gonna leave me alone, man. He already knows what's up, man. He already knows what's up with me, man. And people ain't willing to take a stand. You know, they'd rather defer to the devil. Probably for good cause. fear of their own well-being. Doesn't matter. They'll sell you out, even though you ain't done nothing to them, to nobody. And then, now this whole crack cocaine thing going on. It's a crack cocaine epidemic in Chicago. People left and right are smoking that shit. And they don't give a fuck. And that shit's fucking up with me, man. I don't want to be addicted to that shit. I don't want to be addicted to nothing, man. I want to live a good and healthy life. That's why I'm going on a spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, man, I tell you, man, this life wouldn't be so bad, man. When people, we got something in the way called Satanism from keeping us from living a good life. You know what I'm saying? Because it affects everybody, man. But unless people take a stand, though, saying gonna keep on trucking, man. You know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for tuning into my rant, man. Listening to me, man. You guys are the best. And, yeah, I gotta clean up my social medias and stuff. Everything should be alright. There's a lot of shit, man. This year's been fucking crazy, man. The other 2 years were pretty good, though. I was doing a good thing, I feel. I'm really proud of my work. It wasn't perfect. Obviously, now I'm a better speaker, I believe. But still, I had a lot of raw energy and love for the people, man. And a belief, and a strong belief. And I still do. But not really now. Now I know I'm too realistic. I know the devil is too powerful. Yeah, I know what he's capable of. And he doesn't let anybody go by. Everybody he's always going against them or whatever. And even that, there's crack cocaine now and such, and that's powerful drug. Which, like I said, man, I just gotta keep my head clear, man. I gotta stay healthy, man. Well, I don't think death is anything to be afraid of, man. But it sucks for those here, though. Tell you what, man, this planet is fucked up. I have no regrets to this point, man. I have no regrets, man. Man, but it just seems like everything's changed, man. Everything's so different now. It's all the positivity that there once was. You can't have that no more. Everything's just gone so crazy, man. And it's just like, man, the madness just ain't gonna stop unless the people put an end to it, man. You know what I'm saying? And people think it's not possible. I know it's possible, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no will, though. The will ain't there. Maybe because it's been broken. Maybe it's been, people by the Satan, by the devil. But nonetheless, that's why we should believe in each other, man. Take a chance. But what can we say, man? What can I say, man? It's crazy, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are all divine consciousness, man. But I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Love one another. I'm gonna see if I can publish this. And alright, y'all. I'll see when I get a chance to talk to y'all again. But I really do love y'all, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now. Love you guys. Bye for now.